Right. Hi everybody, welcome. Hiya Ruthie, that's alright, lurk away sweetie. Good afternoon Francine. Or good morning where you are. Hiya Bea, welcome. Right, I'm doing a picture by Christine Karron. This is her latest drawing. It's called Small Wonders and it's a light grayscale. I'll be using Albrecht Durer watercolour pencils, which are Faber-Castell. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. I want it on the faces to start. Hi Bear, nice to see you. How have you been? Oh. Okay, the video's saying that I've got no audio on. I have got audio on because I can see the mic going up and down. Can everybody hear me? Hi April, welcome. It's definitely showing mic working, but YouTube says I've got no sound. Oh, I've got sound, right. Must be just YouTube then that's saying I haven't. I thought I had because I can see the bit rate going up and down on the microphone. Oh, you're good, that's excellent here. Right, so I'll make a start then. If I can get her itching long enough. I've got an allergic reaction to something this week and it's driving me nuts. Right, I've got Beige Red and I'm going to start with the skin. So I've got my palette as usual. I'm going to put the colour down on there and pick it up with a brush. So, Beige Red, praying down, quite a bit of it. And then I've got Coral, and I'm going to put some of that down. And cinnamon. And I've also got burnt sienna. Picture's off centre. Why is picture off centre? Centre on my screen. Right, Yep. Just wetting my brush. I'm going to put the coral down first. No, I'm not. I'm putting beige red down first. Ignore me. So I hope everybody's well. We've noticed people around here have started putting the Christmas decorations up already. Still early for us. What about you? When do you put your decorations up? You were dropping to sleep again, Ian?
I am.
I thought so.
I'm glad when it gets fresh air in a minute. 20 minutes.
Yes. Stay away from her face now and let that dry before I put more colour on it. Yeah, we put ours up December 1st. And then we take it down day after New Year's Eve because you get fed up of seeing it. What about you? I like putting all decorations up because it brightens the room up. You know, weather getting so dark. Now we're into winter and all you see outside is dreary colour. So we like putting lights and everything up, brighten it up. That's a bit dark, lift that one again. That's better. Hi Jennifer, welcome. Hi Kimmy. Nice to see you, sweetie. I've not seen you for a while. How are you? I've put the link to this picture down below. It's straight to Christine's Etsy store. if anybody's interested in it. I will update what colours I use after the video's done, after the stream's done, should I say. It will take 2 streams, this picture, because there is a lot going off in it and I don't want to rush it. That's alright, Kimu, lurk away, sweetie. That's alright, Connie. Grown-up stuff comes first. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Kimmy. Yeah, we've been good, thank you. Right, let's skin dry a bit. I'll come on to rare, and I've got terracotta. I want to like a gingery colour, nice autumn colour, so that's why I've picked terracotta as the base. I've got a Karron palette, Jennifer, that one. It has a slightly rough side and it has a smooth side. I mainly use the rough side no matter what I'm using. And it's a very good palette. I could really do another one actually, so I've got a separate one for the Inktense, because the Inktense does stain, and I could do having one that I can keep watercolours on instead of having to wash them away to make room for Inktense. You don't have to have a palette though, you can use a piece of plastic from a cutting board, or they have them clear folders now for putting your letters and that in, A4 size and that. You can cut one of them up and use it for putting colour on. It's just that I like these palettes and they're small and fit in me trolley. And the plastic sheets tend to get lost between A4 paper and then I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm only putting the colour down light for now. Hi Della, welcome sweetie. Hi, Bee. How are you doing? How's everybody doing that I've not talked to so far? I'm doing a base coat with the Albrecht Durer pencils on this stream, and then the next stream I'll be using polychromos pencils to build depth and shading. And this saves on my hands. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jennifer. Is it allergies that's making it play up? Do the child's hair the same colour. Not much showing, just a bit of fringe. Look away, Jennifer. That's fine. Can smell them taters already.
Yeah,
Smells
long,
nice.
doesn't it?
No. Right, I'm taking a little bit of coral. I'll mix it with beige red just to lighten it, just a smidgen. That's a technical word, that. A smidgen. A very tiny bit. Mix it with a bit of cinnamon. Bit of burnt sienna. Oh, there's no worse, is there, than allergies? So you suffer in winter as well as in spring then? I'm sorry to hear that, Jennifer. You take a lot of antihistamines, do you? Beige Sienna that I'm praying on at a minute. Let me see if I can zoom her in a bit more. Sleep well, Bee. Thank you for coming. I'll see you again soon. Only 3 minutes past up.
Yep. Toilet. Oh. It's getting very white out there.
It is.
Oh.
You're creaking well.
Ah. Get some snow.
We don't want snow.
We do.
We don't. Who else wants snow? Or have you got snow where you live? Have you started with snow already? Ian loves snow. He likes driving in it as well. Me, not so much. You don't like snow either, Jennifer. We're in UK, Jennifer. Yeah, we've got winter. We have a lot of rain, a lot of months of rain. So for us, winter tends to last a very long time until we get round to spring again. What about you? Whereabouts are you from? Drive safe, don't.
Oh well. I'll be long.
Okie dokie.
See you shortly.
Yeah, and don't call me shortly. Love you.
Love you too.
Just praying some coral down on the fingers. Put a little bit of colour in. Oh, you get a lot of snow then, don't you? Usually. think as time goes on the weather is getting milder. It's getting wetter rather than colder. We don't get the winters like we used to in the 80s and when we were growing up. Add a bit more colour to this other end. This is Beige Sienna I'm adding. Hey Tracy, welcome. Yeah, our newspapers keep saying bad winters, worst winters in 100 years and what have you, and we never get it. Hiya Jess, welcome sweetie, I'm doing alright thank you. I mean my skin's itching like mad though. I've got an allergic reaction to wash powder again. Leon brought wrong wash powder home and I had to use it because I didn't have money for the right one until today. So all I've done all weekend is keep itching. It's not very nice. But other than that, I'm alright. How are you? It drives you bonkers when you keep itching though. Hi Debs, welcome sweetie. Want some colour in this little girl's face. Not that much. I'll mop it back up again. I like doing a little bit at a time. I don't like going in too dark to start off with. It's not very nice, is it, Della? Because the more you try not to scratch, the more you scratch. It's not even a cheap wash powder either. You'd think it'd be a cheap one that does it, but it isn't. It's a good quality one. It's just that I'm allergic to whatever's in it. So tomorrow I've got to get alt bedding and clothes out that have been washed in the other stuff and re-wash them again before I can have it anywhere near my skin. Hey Raquel, nice to see you, sweetie. No, it's not yet. It's an advert. There's some post coming to you shortly, Raquel. Could be sent off this week. Oh, you're scratching. Hi Bev, welcome sweetie. It is 2:34 in the afternoon. You're welcome Raquel. I don't know how long it will take to get to you, but it's going out this week. Yeah, it's 14:34 or 2:34 p.m. So it could be about 9 a.m. where you are, Jess, I think, if I've got that right. Bit of pink on the nose. Oh, even earlier than I thought. Yeah, schools are coming out now here. Ready for home time. I keep alternating from one bit to another because it's giving it time to dry. No, Thanksgiving's just an American thing. It's when you chucked us out of America. Independence Day and Thanksgiving. We don't have it here. That's alright, sweetie. Yeah, it's when you got rid of the British. That's what you're celebrating. Things you're thankful for, isn't it? If I remember right. So you get turkey twice in a year. Christmas and Thanksgiving. Or do you get fed up of turkey and you have something different at Christmas? No, don't take you. Way before my time. Slowly building the colour up. I hope this is not too boring for you. Keep hanging about on the same thing. I've got light phthalo blue. Bring it back in shot. I'll just move my arm and it's shot off. So what's everybody doing today? Are you colouring? Diamond painting? Adulting? That's different to what our history says, Raquel, but everybody has different for each country, don't they? Learn something new every day. I'm just putting the phthalo blue in the shaded areas of the areas I want to stay white. Oh, sorry to hear that, Raquel. Is treatment going well? Oh, I like that book, Debs. Oh, that's brilliant, Jess. I thought it might put you off for a bit. After Ian had his accident, which was when he was 17, so it's a very long time ago, but he still can't get on a motorbike without panicking. So I'm glad you've managed to overcome the first initial fear. Did you go far, or did you stay near home? What paper do I use? This paper is hang on a minute, my brain's gone dead. This paper is where are you? Here. It's this one, Strathmore Visual Journal Mixed Media. It's 100% cotton vellum finish, and what size is it? 9 by 12 inch, £90 paper. Well, looks like 190 GSM. I like this one because I can use it for markers or watercolour, or just pencil. You don't need to use it for wet medium. You drive about 30 miles. I know that sounds nothing to you, does it? But we usually drive 2 or 3 miles per day. So towards 30 is a long way. You're welcome, Della. It's exactly the same as the other Strathmore that everybody uses, the mixed media paper. It's just that with that being in a journal, it's cheaper. So I buy that instead. It can work out anything up to £15 cheaper getting it in that than getting the one with the that just says mixed media. I think that one had cost me around £30. This one cost me £15. So there's a big difference. We're a long drive for you as well. Yeah. Well, we us being a small island, to us 30 miles is a long way, but people in Europe and Australia and America, they can drive anything up to 100 plus miles in a day. To us that's like a weekend outing. Take some of this coral. Do I cut it out? Well, it comes like that. Can you see? It comes on a ring binder, and all I did were open that up so I can take a page off at a time and then cut up the perforation. So that's what I do. It comes out letter size for my printer if I'd just cut up that edge. Wow, that's a big drive. I only drive local. I drive motorway if I have to, but that's very rare. Just going to knock this blue back a bit, it's a bit harsh. I don't want it that blue. The beauty of watercolour is you put more water on, you can lift it, where with ink tints you can't. That's why you don't live in LA. I should think it's very crowded as well, isn't it? Well, I'm just guessing here from what we see on TV programmes. It looks like it's a well built up area, LA. Right, so a bit of darker shadow on that bit. So I've put a little bit of coral in it. Same in that. What am I using? I'm using Albrecht Durer watercolour pencils. Those ones. Right. What colour shall I do with that then? Pompeian Red. Well, they are nice pencils. I couldn't make my mind up between whether I liked Albrecht Durer or the super colours. I've got 6 super colours and 12 Albrecht Durer. Until recently, I've had some happy mail of the full set of Albrecht Durer, which I'm eternally grateful for. So that made my mind, well, it made my mind up for me. Thanks to a generous person. And so far, I'm loving them because they have a lot of pigment. They're very creamy, and it goes a long way. A little bit of colour goes a long way. But I do like the supers as well, so I'm glad I didn't have to choose, because I couldn't. I've spent months trying to choose and kept going from one to the other. Put it in the basket, take it out the basket, put it in the basket. I'm still on screen. You have supers, dear. I'm a person that loves all medium, and I want everything, and I can't. So I can't choose. I just find it difficult to choose. Hey Joanna, welcome sweetie. How are you doing today? And well done for finishing your book. That's absolutely amazing. Yep. That's a long time, but you did awesome. And to just stick to that one book until it were finished as well. I wouldn't have the stamina to do that. I'd want to keep changing to something else. I don't know if you can hear, but Mitten's snoring awfully loud. She's right under the table here. I've got, what colour is this? Permanent green olive. I'm going to do the child's coat in this. Oops, didn't want to go on there. I'm doing alright, thank you. Yes, we're on a semi-lockdown until I think it's the 5th of December. What about you? You still in lockdown, or are you out of it now? Our numbers keep going up and down. I think we're going to have it for at least another 10 months. It's not going to disappear overnight. Wow, that's a big number. Hey Louise, I didn't see you come in, sweetie. Sorry, I missed you. You're in second lockdown as well. Like I say, I don't think it's going to go overnight. I think we're still going to have it for at least until August. And there's that many people not adhering to rules, so it's just going to keep dragging it out. Trouble is, you've got a lot of them here keep saying it's not real and it's fake and it's government trying to keep them in order. It's all young uns that don't believe it, and they're just making it worse. And you know, last week we even had a nurse ranting on Facebook saying how it were all a con and there were no problems in the hospitals. And when we read it, we said we hope to God she's lost her job, because a nurse should not go spouting off crap like that, praying everybody in danger. Sorry, I'm off screen. Yeah. See, that's another thing I can't understand. Why schools are still open. My cousin, he's a driving instructor, and all he ever has is one person in the car with him, and they wear masks. But the government's told him that he can't work, because we've gone in lockdown rather. He can't work for the entire time that we're on lockdown. Yet he's only got one other person in the car. Yet schools are open and they've got 36 children to each classroom, and the schools are closed. Small areas, small schools, all crowded together, yet they're open. Where's the logic? You go in supermarkets, in the big supermarkets, and there's crowds of people everywhere and they're queuing for tills. They're open, but companies that are small companies are being arrested and shut down. There was somebody last week who was a tattoo artist. He only ever lets one person in the shop at a time to have tattoos done, and because he were told he had to close, they've come and arrested him. Yet we've got big supermarkets open. That's why people are getting so upset about it, because there's no logic. Yeah, very delusional nurse, Louise. I couldn't believe it when I read it. Oh no, they've told our children under the age of 10 that it's impossible for them to catch it, so they don't have to wear masks. Yet they're testing children because my youngest granddaughter was sent home. She's 4, and she was sent home from school on Thursday, and they told Ryan to take her for a test because they thought she'd got it because she was coughing. And they went to hospital, she got tested, and she hasn't got it. Now, if it were impossible for children to catch it, why are they testing children? It don't make sense. They're telling us one thing and then doing another thing, total opposite. So we don't know what to do anymore. Who do you believe? So I said to Ryan, I said, I don't care how old they are, you make them wear masks. Safer in the long run. Just watering some more of this Phthalo Blue down so I can use it on the snow. Just want a little bit of shading in here to start off with. So I'm not going in heavy. I will be glad when everything gets back to normal, same as everybody else, but I can't see point in rushing it. Thank you, Joanna. Hey Lucy, welcome sweetie. So they're more like carriers then, Connie. So really they should wear masks instead of them saying that they don't have to wear them. What do you think? I think I'd be safer if I knew that grandkids were safe and using masks to protect everybody else. Forgot about that bit of fur. Right. Yeah, that's what we've said, Louise. Masks everywhere. I think it'd do a lot better job at clearing it up. Yeah. Unless it were engineered, Jess, then you could say it'd only attack adults and not children. Hiya there, welcome sweetie. How are you doing? Yes, I've heard it's extremely painful, Joanna. Some people get off light and it don't affect them, and then there's other people who's left with damaged lungs, so it's not something that I want to put myself in risk of getting, because you never know which way it's going to go, do you? What did I want to do now? Oh yeah, snow on trees. Smell of that bacon's making me hungry. I've got roast taters cooking slowly in oven. It's making my belly rumble. Hi Leah, welcome sweetie. You're up very early, Heather. Ooh, chicken parmesan. Oh, that sounds nice. I ain't had that for ages. Made a nice chilli on Saturday. I did we've got a very large slow cooker. I think it's a 30-litre one, I can't remember, but it's a large one anyway, a big family one. And I thought I'll do chilli and fill it, and then they can eat what they want to eat, and the rest I'll put in freezer. It'll do for this week. Well, I never got a chance to put any in the freezer because they ate it all. So it must have been good.
Ooh.
Hi Alex, you had a good day?
Mhm. Throat's sore again.
Is it?
Yeah.
Some of them soothers. in the bedroom, I think, on my side of
I
bed.
think it's just because someone is spraying like aerosol.
Oh right. I'll get a drink then. Right. Apart from the background, I've got majority of the watercolour done now. So on Friday I'll be using polychromos pencils to put more colour down. This has helped the wrists. Yep, Alex is in the house.
How long is it until the potatoes done?
Almost.
Right.
As soon as I've done streaming, they'll be ready.
So it's not enough time to have noodles quickly.
You can have noodles as long as you still eat your tatty.
Okay.
You did chili. You always get leftovers. You are?
I've turned the temperature down a bit.
Okie dokie doke. Mondays are hard, so for a big meal, right? So you make it at weekend, so you've got some left for Monday. He's gone to take his school uniform off. It's very rare we get leftovers, because no matter what I cook, they eat. And if I make things in big batches, I try to do it so much to be ate on the day and then rest in the freezer. But unfortunately the chili didn't make it to the freezer this time. Oh, I forgot to do a rod. You alright, Doc?
Right.
I thought you were going through.
I suppose I could. Just have 2 minutes here. The bloody seats is uncomfortable.
They are. That's why I take my phone and it distracts me. You're going to have to start and take your phone. Aren't you?
Yes.
I think I'll do the shoe green as well. Have a full matching set, eh? Right, background. I've got 3 types of blue that I'm going to do background with. I've got light phthalo blue, and then I've got phthalo blue, and I've got cobalt blue. So I'll put light phthalo down first. Can we see? To wet that. Try again. The light phthalo's too light, so I've abandoned that and gone to the phthalo blue. Everybody says aye. Alex?
Hmm?
Everybody says aye.
Hi. Thought you said I. Because I'm going to finish.
Alright, they say hello.
Because I thought you were going to finish the sentence. I thought you were talking about that thing that you're asking from.
No. Oh, talking or asking for something.
Hmm?
I need Paint Shop Pro Print back on. It's on the dongle, but it's not in the laptop.
Okay. What about Photoshop?
No, I haven't got that either.
Okay. I've got everything done for that character. I just don't know how to model stuff for the extra like hair clips.
Right.
I tried to use Blender, but I don't know how to use it.
No? Isn't there a YouTube video
There
to
is,
follow?
but some of the controls that you need to like move the model is with a mouse. I've got a trackpad, but that doesn't scroll. It just draws.
It scrolls if you use two fingers together. That's how you scroll on a trackpad.
Huh.
Try it when you go through.
Mm-hmm.
Try it.
Try it. Because I made a pumpkin. I just don't know how to put it on the model.
No, he's not blushing.
Titty, I missed you.
Ooh.
What's he moaning at you for?
He was only fussing.
I think it's a smell on my socks. He didn't like them.
Right. Well, you haven't had PE today, have you?
No, I've been sweating a lot for some reason.
Thank you. It is nice blue. Oh, too much water again. Try again. You're having a coffee refill. We've got to have tea until Liam gets home. We've run out of coffee. I don't mind. We like tea, don't we? Don't?
Yeah.
Nothing for your trout, Ted.
Oh, food's on the side, do you?
It's in that big box.
Sorry?
On the side, in big box.
Oh. What did he have?
Anything apart from salmon.
Anything apart from salmon.
So that's okay.
Ah.
Most of this background I'll have to do in my own time because it's time consuming. Yeah, they're exactly the same colours, Louise. Yeah, Raquel. You only have to walk in the bedroom and you walk back straight back out again. You need a gas mask.
Here you go, Teddy.
Open that up a bit more with the Cobalt Blue.
Why not Phthalo Blue?
I've just used Phthalo.
I'll use it again.
Isn't that the one that Bob Ross uses all the time? Or
No.
used?
Bob Hoskins is an actor.
What?
Bob Hoskins is an actor. He don't use colours.
Bob Ross?
No, Bob Ross is not an actor.
I know, but he used Phthalo Blue on his painting.
Bob Hoskins has never used Phthalo Blue.
He's had a bit and then he's gone straight to you.
Thinks you're ridiculous on about Bob Hoskins. Isn't it, Ted?
Now that's a nice dark blue.
No, Ted's black.
Dad,
Oh, sorry, I'm off screen.
I had a thought, if people are having a giant dinner with a queen and she doesn't like the food, do they just cancel the whole thing? Or do they just let everyone else eat it?
I have no idea.
Having never been for dinner or luncheon with the Queen, how would we know that answer?
I was
Ted.
just having a very deep thought about it on the toilet.
And we wanted to know that why?
Because it's interesting. Why do they cancel the whole thing if the Queen doesn't like it?
I suppose they just do something else, I suppose. Hey,
Mm. He has a strange mind.
come on, Ted, let's go and put telly on. She'd probably just send out to Chippy or something. Come on, Ted.
I can't see Liz sending out to Chippy.
What, Chinese then? Come on, Ted. Oh, that's nice. Come on, Ez. There's room for a little one as well. Come on, Ted. Come on, Ez. Oh, you want it in again? There you go.
I think slowly building blue up. Like I say, I'll have to do more on it in my own time because it's time consuming. And I want all the watercolour background done ready for Friday, so we can go straight on to polychromos. Yeah, I should think you need about 4 towels per dog there, Joanna. What is it you're doing now, Alex?
I can't open this.
Can't open what?
The soy sauce packet.
Use scissors.
Yeah, I just have. It's not working. It's just folded it.
Don't squeeze. Hold it from the top. Thank you. At least 4 each. Yeah, same here, Jess. It's rain on and off all the time. And I'm fed up switching lights off because sun comes out, and then 10 minutes later you're switching lights back on because it's gone dull and it's raining. Forever switching them on and off. Yeah. Me mum, she had long-haired golden retrievers, and they can hold some water as well. I always remember as soon as he'd go out at bath and he'd shake everywhere and you'd end up with water up and down all walls. He loved water. My mum and dad, they used to have to spell out if they were going in the bath, because if they didn't, he'd get there before them. Luckily the dog couldn't spell. I've accidentally covered some snow there. There we go. Oh, thank you, Jess. You spell out walk or cat. Yeah, I can imagine. I suppose it doesn't help as soon as they see you pick the leads up that way. Or leash in your case, isn't it? You don't call them leads. And as soon as you pick the leash up, they're there at door, are they? You say window, Louise, and you get knocked over. Isn't it funny how dogs, they pick up certain words? Same with cats, mind you, they pick up certain traits. They can tell by your body language what you're gonna do. Mitten seems to know if you've got treats when she can't see them. You try and sneak them in your pocket to bring in house and she still knows. More water, I'm getting dry. It's a bit fiddly. Oops, coloured snow again.
Okay. Alright, darling. Safe.
Yeah, I think Mittens has gone outside. Oh. They truly are, Joanna. Little furry mind readers. Well, I tend to for another 5 minutes. Sorry, I've gone a bit quiet. I'm just concentrating on this bit. You've been watching Crown on Netflix. We ain't got Netflix. We don't do telly. We do films on DVDs, and Ian watches Prime. If I remember right, that Crown, isn't it about UK royals? Correct me if I'm wrong. Right. I don't know anything about it, I'm afraid. I don't, like I say, I don't keep up with telly and news. If it sounds like it's something to watch if you are into something like that. I do remember somebody breaking into the palace. I can't tell you what the name was. I didn't take any notice. Right. Let me zoom out and then I can show you what I'm up to. There we go. That's where I'm at the minute. Wait for it to dry and then on Friday I'll start with polychromos, but I want to darken more of the background first, so I'll do that in my own time. I could do with another layer on a coat, make it just a shade darker. Other than that, I'm not going to touch anything else, and then we can come back and do polychromos on top. Thank you, Heather. Remember, link to this is down below under the video if anybody's after this. This is the brand new drawing by Karron. It's called Small Wonders. So I've put the link down below, and I will link all the colours I've used today as well as soon as it's finished updating. Somebody's bashing bins about outside. Thank you, Della. Thank you, Louise. And thank you, Joanna. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Rochelle. Great to see you, sweetie. Thank you, Jess. And Jennifer, I think I said thank you. Who else has been here? Connie. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Debs. Thank you, Della, for coming. It's been great seeing everybody. Thank you, Ruthie. You too. Stay safe, sweetie. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.